Welcome to another quick review from Ultimate DIYer. And today we're going to take a look at these Workpro adjustable pliers. Now these are technically called adjustable tongue and groove pliers. Now this is a 7-inch pair. They actually sell these in 7, 10s, and 12s. I do like the handle on these things. They're easy to hold. But some of the things that are nice is if you notice they are V'd. The V makes it a little bit easier to grab things like nuts, but it also has a flat surface in the front for grabbing things flat. We're going to try a couple of things here and see how it actually works for us. But let me show you first of all how a regular set of pliers would work. These I use quite a bit. In the trade, we kind of call them channel locks, but channel lock is actually a brand. They're basically slip joint pliers. And you would take and you just take this and you slide this, turn it this way so you can see. You'll take it and you kind of slide it back and forth and you kind of lock it into place. That's how you would change this. It works great sometimes, but a lot of times when you start cranking, you tend to let that thing move a little bit and it slips loose on you. What this system has is, if you notice, there's a spring right on the very back of this, right here. And on this side, it has a push button. And you'll go to open it just a little, push this button in, and instead of it pushing all the way open wide like these do, like this will just kind of go to a certain point and stop. This one, when you push it, it actually slides up and down really quickly. So it's really a fast unit, and it's a little more accurate to get to the size that you need. So first of all, they say that this works on plumbing and pipes. So let's try that. We're going to open it up. Actually, I'm going to go probably about halfway, right about there. We're going to take a piece of copper and we're going to see if it holds. Actually, it's going to need to be a little smaller than that. And see, that's why I'm talking about how it's so nice to adjust. Take it one-handed even and grab a hold. Now, actually, that works really well. It's got teeth on it, so I cannot turn this thing. It is holding it really tightly. I mean, basically jaws of death here, not moving at all. I mean, you can even see where the teeth have grabbed into the copper. It holds so well. That being said, if you are going to be loosening up like a neck for a shower head, be sure you're using a towel on that and open it with these, because these little locking teeth are going to cut into the finish. So make sure you do that so that you do not mess that up. Now it says that it works on bigger pipes. Let's see, I've got about a 2-inch pipe here. Let's see if it'll actually grab a hold of this 2-inch PVC pipe. Grab it. Yep. Well, it slipped a little there, but I think that was me. It was me, because I cannot move it. The only way I can move it is I have to let off on the little handle part of this and it'll let it slide. Grabs a hold really well, very tight. So if I was tightening something large like that, I would be able to grab it and move it. Now it says it works on flat stuff. So let's go ahead and move this down to about 3/4, about right there. Well, you can see the plastic was on that teeth. That's how much it grabbed. And we're going to take a flat piece of ply and we're going to see if we can hold it. Grab. And that actually holds pretty good. Now I can wiggle back and forth, but I cannot get it out of there, especially if I'm going up or down. And you can see the teeth mark right here. It's amazing just how strong these little pliers are. Now, one of the things I will tell you about this is, being small, I can get into areas I cannot get into with things like these, where it's going to hit the walls or hit areas. I can reach under and get into tight spots with this. So I have this set up here with the nuts and washers on them. I've got a couple that are loose so we can see how well it tightens, and then I put a couple of these on with an impact. I used about 100 psi impact and drove that down in. So we're going to see if we can break it loose. So the first thing we're going to do is see if we can get this loose, then we'll try to tighten. So the first thing I'm going to do is take it, do my quick little push release, and I'm going to try to set this to about the size of these nuts right there. So that's perfect, and it has it closed where I can actually grip. So let's see if we can get this thing loose. I'm going to grab a hold, and yep, very easy. Actually, the locking mechanism is great, and the teeth are great. So I'm going to show you here. Turn it upside down. So I'm trying to get my little groove of my teeth on the edge, and I can actually turn it. Works really, really well. It grabs the hole very quickly. All right, so now let's get this down. Let's see if I can actually tighten it into place. So we're going to do the opposite. We're going to grab, and I'm going to tighten. Man, it's amazing the strength of these little things. And it tightens really, really well. Generally, when I use a pair of pliers like these, I struggle because they don't, just like that there, okay, I'm going to have to go ahead and fight it, get it to the right. Yeah, it's, seeing it just, the lines are so much further off on these that I can't get the two little gripped areas. So when I'm trying to turn it, I can get it going there a little, but it's a little bit more of a fight to get it set up. Let's see this one again. There we go. There we go. It's very tight now, so it's trying to slip because I have it cranked down. So I brought the tape measure so we can kind of go ahead and check out the size. From very top of it to the tip, I'm looking at about 7.5 inches there. One of the other things about this is nice too is you can put it right in your pocket. I can set it in here and I can go reach inside and pull it out. It's a little harder to do that with these big ones. So if I take this and stick it in, I can get it in there. But it's very heavy and cumbersome and kind of sticks out the sides. So these I can put in a back pocket, front pocket. I could put it in a tool bag. I could do all kinds of things. Workpro has been around for 29 years. They're very innovative and they make a lot of really great DIY and even pro level tools. They also put a good rust protection on this, so if you're using it outdoors or you're using an environment where it's going to get wet, it's not going to ruin them. So guys, do yourself a favor and pick yourself up a pair of the Workpro pliers. Actually, you might want to go ahead and get all three sizes. Go ahead and get the 7, get the 10, and get the 12. We'll see you guys on the next review.